I'm Catherine.
And I'm Craig. We contacted Proscapes to take out the old retaining wall and steps. The steps were definitely failing and kind of catawampus. And the old wall it had some life left in it, but the project needed to be both things at the same time. This house was built in 1917, and I think what they did when they poured the retaining wall last is like wider at the base than at top, and the thing was just filled with metal, like cast iron pipes, and then they found leaf springs and a muffler. So I think they just used it as a dumping ground for the leftover metal from the project, and one of the guys was probably like a car guy.
Apparently it was quite a task to get that retaining wall knocked down. It's so much nicer. These steps are going to be so much easier to go up and down. It's a shorter rise and a longer tread, so it's for me, certainly it's going to be a lot more comfortable. And they look great.
Yeah, they look great. The one thing that I can say, just watching, Adam and Brian and also Brady work, they're craftsmen.
Mm-hmm.
And they do, like your slogan says, they do take pride in their work. Mm-hmm. And there were times where it's just like, oh, we got to redo that. It's not perfect. I'm really happy with the craftsmanship, the material, and the estimate was also really good. I mean, it was estimated to be a 4 to 5 day project, but that was assuming it was going to be like 2-man crews, and it ended up being 10 days with basically 1 2-man crew and then a 3-man crew for a day. So It just seems like from start to finish, everybody was on the ball.
They were very meticulous. And for me, someone who doesn't really know that much about construction and things like that, it was really fascinating to watch the process of seeing what they had in their heads. I had seen drawings, but to see somebody actually make it happen and the things that they had to account for, like the slope of the driveway, the slope of the sidewalk, there was a lot of configuring that needed to be done. So yeah, it was really interesting to see it happen, to see it become real. This looks great. I think it's going to go really well with the house.
We're going to dig out a little bit to the left of the staircase and slope it so that water can't pool next to it. And then probably just put some clear stone and then put the blue next to it so it'll match, and hopefully everything will drain well away from the staircase and won't get some of the issues I had with the previous one.
And we've got some leftover boulders and big stones along here, and we may have to get a few more, but we'll probably put that along, and then I'll get started on doing, my part, which is the gardening. We really liked the guys. They were super professional, funny. It was really nice.
Yeah, it's been a great experience.
Yeah.